Welcome to the Scoop with Dukes in 4K. Not four, no, it's 4K. This ain't 4K. It's 4K. You see, they got the glowing stuff back there. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. As y'all come in, I decided like, man, let's go live right quick. Let's see what's going on. I want to test out the new camera. We in 4K. I don't know why it's glowing in the back like that. Unc is not technically savvy, but Unc said we're gonna thug it out. As you can also see, this is the first vertical live that we've done. YouTube said, man, they sent an email. It said, try vertical. Well, if YouTube asked me to do it, I'm going to try it. They say this by recording in 4K and also recording vertically, you allow them to give you a higher rate. Fidama Dote, make sure I'm saying it right. Fidama, what's happening? Oh, the camera good? We in 4K now. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. Unc ain't got it all the way together. But shoot, man, I was supposed to went live probably about 45 minutes ago. I've been fooling around with this camera. I got two cameras too. Hold up. I wasn't playing. It said it's blurry. Dang. Somebody said it's blurry. Somebody said, oh, that's the other dude, baby go yard side tape. Dang, dude 092. That man might be banging. I'm gonna listen to him. For sure. Let's see. Blurry. Dang, it's blurry. Let me see. Oh, that's too much. But y'all getting all up in the gray. Miss Giles said her grandbaby got her first D1 offer. Shout out Southern Miss. That's Charles Huff. That's my dog. All right, y'all. I'm trying now. Man, y'all, we might be in trouble. Oh, boom. Okay, let me take these off, man. Okay, we a little blurred. Come on with it. Let's get a little. Come on. Oh, dang. Y'all got to bear with me. I'm trying to, man. Camera. Back up. Back up. Okay, boom. It worked. Look, man, y'all might have to bear with me tonight, man. It is a little. Yeah, I can see the blurriness. I need to get me a camera tech. I might have to take this to Julian. Yeah, oh, but we in 4K though. Oh, what about this? Okay, boom. What about this? Okay, that ain't do nothing. Okay, what about this? Ain't do nothing. Yeah, I put the clap on that thing, buddy. Next thing you know, I'm finna pop out with a chia pet on y'all folks, boy. Y'all remember them chia pets? If you don't remember the chia pet was like the best gift in the 80s. You don't have any film? Oh, let me see. Do I got film on the screen, on the camera? Y'all know we coming up together. Did that make it better? Ooh, that light hot. Can I shout out Jenna Toes? Yeah. Yo, shout me out. I want 50 subs to screen. Ask Bucky from Well Off. I gotta catch Bucky, man. Bucky be everywhere. I don't got. First of all, I ain't got no Bucky camera, man. Bucky camera, I'm like a Tesla or something, but I think you can ride in that camera if you want to, man. That camera do a little bit of everything. It's snowing up a storm in VA. Dang. Somebody hit me earlier, said it was snowing in Charlotte. I've got your lens might be blurred. Yeah. Dukes, you know what to do. Yeah. Let me go. Yeah, let me go do that. Shout out to Tracy. Clip, by the way. Yeah. Jenna Toes. So this is what I'm gonna have to do. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna figure it is. Suffolk, Virginia is all white. Uh-oh. Snapshot Sniper said Jenna Toes. Oh man, they got me. They got me. Nah. Nico, why would you do that, bro? It's going everywhere. Oh, it's staining my screen. Oh, they got me. Don't worry about it. I literally used to be like blow job. Oh, they spamming. I got spam. Blur ad Kim, what's up, cuz? I know, bro. Bro, you good? I'm not. I get freaky to this. Whoa, what y'all doing? Oh, there's some new stuff going on. Did I get blurred real bad? Man, I tell you what, I know how to fix that. Don't even worry about it. Boom. Easy fix. You ain't got to worry about that. How about that? Good boy. What you got to put in your mustache? Let me see. What's that? That's cheese. That's better. All right, we got to figure out. Hey, Nutmaster, what is going on, sir? Get this guy out of here. Man, we got it. We in there. All right, we in there. All right, hold on. Let me get the rest of these spammers up. Somebody said, Duke, on y'all show last night, Neely asked you a question about Tyler Perry. Why did you respond to the question like that? Nah, man. You know, I ain't tripping. You feel me? Like, it shot into my ceiling. Man. This dude is tripping. You need some moderators. Yeah. Golly, bro. Y'all boy couldn't wait. What the deal? What this page be about? Oh. I know what's going on. This Uncle Neely's fault. Uncle Neely, come get your people, man. They coming for you. They ain't came for me. Had to get Uncle on here. All right, y'all. My bad. I had to get set up. Oh, we set up now, though? Okay, we clear. 4K, we think. Somewhere near there. We went vertical this time. I do need some moderators. Man, so look, I know that's first little cousin Chico. Did Chico answer your question out there? No, he did not. Chico did not answer my question. I asked him a million times. He did not answer the question. But it's all good, you know. I think Chico went capping, man. Chico started looking like he seen a ghost. Feel me? I ain't know what was going on. And them dudes came in just, man, them dudes just, oh, you know what? So when you do the vertical, YouTube is pushing it out further. And then that's why like we getting like weird people in here, I'm thinking. Jenna Tolles was a real person, like Jenna Tolles. You must audition for a Tyler. Nah, now my cousin won Morgan State dressing up like my D. I ain't know. They got no problem with T Peasy. He got the studio over there in the South Side. Oh, now what's up, Goonsville? So that NDA got him shook. Yeah. hey, Chico, like he saw a ghost. Man, what's up, fam? Wild day today, for sure. You know, wild day. Face orange, TV shape. Julie, you gotta help me out, bro. I think I don't know what that means. Face orange, TV shape. Oh, my face is orange. Maybe about this. That better? So they're gonna look for Google images for Chico. Yeah. That was an accident. Oh, proud of you, dude. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Live Great, Live 24. I appreciate that for sure. Hold on, we gotta check in Facebook right quick. 24/7 just put out a Big 12 rankings. They got us going 5-7. Buffs, that must be in Colorado Buffaloes. Man, that's the good stuff right there. That's that good stuff. You think Colorado going 5-7 in the Big 12? You smoke. That's the good. I need to find out who the dealer is. I don't care who put it out. I need to find. You think Colorado going 5-7? We got to find the dealer. That's that blue magic. That's that Frank Lucas. That ain't no regular reefer. That's something else. But I can't say they finna go out and go 12-0, but 5-7. Come on, bro. I literally 1,000% not being biased or anything. I think they're gonna be better than they were last year. Like, absolutely. You gotta find the dealer, bro. Like, I think both teams that I cover right now, Auburn and Colorado, I think they both are 8-9 win teams at minimum. I think they both gonna do it. Like, to be honest, I think Auburn did what they had to do, and I think Colorado did what they had to do. And I know Colorado ain't done. I know for a fact they're not done. Like, not even a question. So, 24/7, man. I'm surprised Carl Reed ain't turned no table upside down over there. Shout out to Carl Reed, man. That's my dog. Carl probably over there just shaking his head like, oh. But I like when Colorado get doubted, man, to be honest. Like, I like when they doubt Coach Prime. You know what I mean? They got West Virginia 6-6, UCF 6-6, Houston 6-6. Hey, so Bus, what did that put them in out of 16? Out of 16, where was Colorado? Out of the whole 16. My bad, John. I'm trying to get this monetization on. Hey, y'all if y'all see an ad, let me know. When y'all do see an ad, we hoping that the ads do come. Hold on. And I appreciate y'all, man. Like, these lives, we just learning and growing together. You feel me? You see live, boom. Okay, I'm gonna have to go do it here. But yeah, man, I think I ain't gonna lie to you. I know everybody talking about Salter. Everybody just said, Salter is going, he's gonna automatically win the job. Man, Juju gonna push Salter, bro. You heard it here first. I'm telling you. Well, this ain't the first time you done heard it. Juju is not just gonna come in and concede that job just because he's a true freshman. I'm telling you, every time that little dude, I often say something else, but every time that little dude had an issue or he went in somewhere, he was always the underdog, no matter how much hype he had around him. But that's why he got the hype, because every time this man literally figured it out. Like, the state championship game in 7A at 14 years old, different. So I think at minimum he's your number 2 quarterback. You know what I mean? Hey, we love you too. Like, 13 out of 16, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, and I know, like, now I've talked to people at both at On3 and 24/7, like, because I don't hold nothing against nobody. I worked at both of them companies, and I had good friends at both of them, and they both want to know like what I thought as far as the quarterback goes. And people know Salter because they rank Salter. They remember when Salter was a top 50 kid, and now so you got a top 50 kid and a top 30 kid. No matter how much people like knock Juju's ranking down, we still got to understand he did reclass up a year. So understanding that even with that reclass, like, they did the same thing to Jakeem Stewart. Jakeem Stewart was number 1 in his class. He reclassed up. He ended up like top 15, 16. But nah, man, Ju gonna play. I think I think from where he is, it's gonna be too hard to keep him off the field. I think you're gonna have to play both of them in some type of. I think in my heart of hearts, I think there's a world where both of those guys play and help the team this year for sure. But even with that being said, man, like, having to prepare for 2 guys, having to prepare for 2 different attacks in the red zone, where can they help you when Colorado, like Kaidon Salter in the red zone, can really help you? I think there's a way where you could do this the right way and it worked. Because you got 2 talented quarterbacks. Oh, Super Chat goes first. Shout out to my man Julian Cole. Do you think CU disclosed to Juju they will take a quarterback who will start over him? No, because they don't even know that. They don't know if he's gonna start over him. I'm telling you, they don't know if Kaidon Salter is gonna start over him. It's gonna be a real live competition. You don't make the investment into a Julian Lewis without him having an opportunity. If he's truly better, if he plays better than Kaidon Salter, he's gonna play. Like Colorado is, they have NIL, they are competitive, but they're not in the business of just throwing around, NIL for guys to not play. But they were able to get another quarterback that gave them a better opportunity to win. And if you can't beat out the guy that's on your team, then are you the best option? But having to beat somebody out, that you're going to be able to prove that you're the best option. The locker room is going to be behind you. I mean, where you look at what they added, they brought some interior. They brought Jaheim Otis to solidify the interior. They brought some more guys. They got the guy from the West Coast, the linebacker room, Hughes, and my guy from my man from Memphis, Maine. I'll be calling him Maine. I forgot his name. But my guy from Memphis, who was also a 4-star when he came out of high school. I think the linebacker room is going to be good. I think the corners are going to be good again. I think Taufik Bayard is going to have a good season. I think Colton Hood is going to show out. I think it's a lot to be excited about if you're a Colorado fan, to keep it a buck. Let me see, Mozzie Rain. We got a lot of. It's about 5 years since I've been saying that. I feel due. I understand. What I want is for the best quarterback to win. Let me pull that up. Like somebody said, French, Martavius French. Appreciate that, Fidama. French, for sure. Julian with another super chat. Shout out to the super chat. Super chats go first. Man, long as they keep coming in, we're gonna talk. Let me see. What do you think CU said to Salter going in his commitment, knowing Salter goes to the NFL? If your goal to the NFL, you gotta come beat Juju. Like, if that's your goal, you got to beat out Juju. And I think that, like, in a real world, if you're an NFL quarterback and you're ready right now, then you have to beat out a true freshman quarterback. So I think the best man's gonna win. Straight up. Like, how you gonna go to the league if you can't beat you? Kobe said Domata Peko, and I've been hearing people say Peko and Pico, but I'm gonna go with Peko because that's what the Polynesian Bowl said. The Domata Peko relationship with Chris Henry Jr. is a major move. If you notice, that offer to Chris Henry Jr. just went out on February 15th. That ain't no coincidence. So absolutely, I think that had, and Peko been a guy for a minute, man. If you go back and look at my video, you saw I recorded it about a week ago, and I wanted to drop it, but I just wanted to wait until it came out. You know what I'm saying? Salter isn't about to go somewhere where it's about it. If it wants to go pro, I ain't going for it. He had plenty of options. I mean, yeah, but what option did he have there where he wasn't gonna have to compete? I mean, it's like the same thing at Auburn. They saying Jackson Arnold. If Deuce Knight plays better than Jackson Arnold, people got real live millions of dollars on the line. And I think sometimes, you got to think about it like a head coach right now. Kirby Smart had 5 stars sitting in front of Stetson Bennett, sitting behind Stetson Bennett. Last year, Jaden Rashada sitting behind Gunner, who was another 5-star. Brock Vandagriff had to leave. That's like saying, okay, Jalen Rashada, you're going to be the next guy up because he's played before. Nah, bro, you're going to have to compete. Ain't nobody, all that old school. And then you got to think about it too, in recruiting, I'm not saying this happened at all, but you've been around Julian, you've been around too much recruiting. People have to recruit. It's like, oh, well, that man went in here knowing, you can't put that you're going to play in a contract. Guaranteed to start in a contract. They're not doing it. Deuce Knight is quarterback 3. No. Now, I don't know about right now. I'm telling you, the players that I talked to at Auburn, when they talk about Deuce Knight, he surprised everybody. Now I know it's only off-season workouts and what they call quote unquote football school, where they have only a certain amount of time where they could be around the coaches and do any kind of install. But when they talk about player-led activities, when you talk to a guy like Eric Singleton, when you talk to Malcolm Simmons, when you talk to these guys, they're saying like, "Hey, bro, hey, they got 2 quarterbacks they believe in at Auburn, and I guarantee you what Deuce has in athleticism is going to help him." Now, Ashton Daniels ain't even there yet. Like Ashton Daniels is still like he gonna graduate, he gonna get that Stanford degree, then come on over. Like so, and from Ashton Daniels, from Gwinnett, went out there too. You know what I mean? Went back to Auburn, went out to Stanford, then came back to Auburn. So yeah, right now, Deuce Knight too, right now. Because it ain't got but to. Yeah, I know Daniels. Daniels not even there. And I like Ashton Daniels. Straight Atlanta kid. But man, trust me. When they switched from Deuce Knight, when they switched their attention from Juju to Deuce Knight, they knew they went in thinking developmental. What happened was Deuce Knight came in a different quarterback than what people believed. They thought he was a year or 2 away. And some people thought he was 2 years away. And over the past 6 months, his body's developed. Like if you notice how skinny he was earlier and how he looks now, I mean, we can debate it all night, but that's my opinion. If your job on the line, appreciate that super chat. If your job on the line, Salter or Juju. I had to tell you at the spring. I mean, because it's so many other intangibles that like people want to talk about it like right now. They want to talk about the quarterback battle. Who gonna start now? And we haven't even seen them take a snap with the offensive line, with the wide receivers, and who's gonna be able to command the locker room, which I think is way more important. Lawrence RB said Duke earlier felt like you, Neely, and Chico were throwing shade to the reporters. The report turned out to be true. Can you explain what the issue was? I do agree. I mean, I think we all had different opinions on it. If you go back and you watch, my opinion on it was I understand because you got industries where you're gonna be forced to be first. So like they want you to be first, and you can go clip it, do it. Like I mean, I clearly said that I was like, bro, I come from that industry. You know what I mean? Where you got to be first, and I feel so I get it. You know what I mean? Now, and sometimes you get information that if you know early, they're gonna say, okay, I'm telling you this in confidence, and that's the price you pay. Now, I think what Neely's point was, it was like, man, some of these guys are saying that we're friends of the program and we're told this in confidence and didn't wait. I mean, so it's different. Now, I couldn't really figure out what Chico stood on it, but me personally, like I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna wait on something that I know I'm ahead of. I'm gonna wait on it, and just until it comes out because mine ain't because. And the reason I said what I said is because I don't want people to get in and be like, all right, Dukes is trying to break news. I'm not. Like, I'd rather just get the news, and then when I put it out there, put out my analysis, do my research on it, and then it comes out. So, yeah, I mean, I don't got no problem with nobody in the reporter space, to be honest. Like, and I think it's a lot of stuff that I may not know that happens behind the scenes. You know what I mean? That could. I don't really know, but I tell you what, ain't nobody beating Neely on no news, and sometimes he not gonna be able to put that stuff out. And I think that he felt like now I know what he felt like was some of the people, and I don't even be knowing some of these names. Like I saw people put names in the chat. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, I shouted out Jenna Tolles earlier. I don't know. I just be saying, hey, yeah, what's up? So I would say, yeah, I mean, if somebody said like Brian has never been wrong, shout out to Brian. Like I've never, I mean, and I don't mean to. I mean, I say this with all due respect. The names that people were saying, I don't really know, and so I know Adam from 24/7. I used to work there, so I knew him, but I never worked for Rivals, and so when people start kind of hipping me to what's going on, I'm like, all right. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a tough spot to be in, right? Especially, and I said this earlier. I think it's a tough spot to be in to where to have the information and want to break the news to be first on it. And I think that's a pressure that I'm glad to have off of me. I don't have to be first no more. And I think what it means is that Brian and whoever else, there's a pressure to be first. So, and as somebody who's had that pressure on them, sometimes you got to make the decision where I'm gonna be first or I'm gonna miss this opportunity, and then my boss not gonna be looking at it like, oh, okay, well, you got to protect somebody. They're gonna be like, make them say something. I know that's how it goes. I mean, I definitely had people like, you know what I'm saying, on my ass, on my tail about like, well, dude, since you know the person, why you ain't getting the news out first? I'd rather come in here and kick it with y'all. So yeah, man, like that's where I'm at. What's up, Randall? What's them? Like people feel different kind of ways, man. You know, what's wild is they're saying Neely wanted to be first to break the story. Yeah, I mean, shoot, like, you know what I mean? I don't think Neely wanted to be first because he wanted to, he could have, but it is I know this, like the first person, you know, from who all I talked to, like, no, I know Neely knew before I did, for sure. And you know, everybody had their stuff ready to go. And sometimes you're gonna have to wait on clearance. Like there's certain stuff I get at Georgia that I can't put out. Like I might know where a kid is going to school. I'm talking about kids that I helped take to school. You know, I can't put it out. You know what I mean? Like I was glad to get out of that crystal ball business. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. If anybody thinks it's me, if I just want to clear this up. Let me go back to that super chat. Let me go ahead and put this back right here. I ain't got no problem with nobody, bro, because it don't affect what I do. First, last, second to last, 30th. It's not gonna affect what I do because even if I got it last, nobody's gonna be me when I put my report together. They're not gonna be me. So man, shout out to everybody. I hope everybody can continue to work together. Like Matt H gave us hints like 3 days ago. I saw that. Like, and that's when it kind of started. It was just like, all right, well, you know, do we drop it now? But I mean, to keep it a buck, like I wouldn't gamble with my integrity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying nobody, I'm not talking about nobody else. But if I get something in confidence and I go put it on Twitter early, then I won't get anything else. And two, because it's gonna be a time where I'm gonna need to break something. And if you patient, it's gonna work out anyway. So the amount of clicks that I would have got for being first, it might have blocked my access. I'm just keeping it a buck. So, man, when people trust you with stuff, you know, if I would have dug it out by myself, then yeah, that's different. But if somebody tells you like, hey man, you need to hold this down, you hold it down. And I just think that's the difference. Yeah, man, like you and real talk, like, man, Unc ain't here to talk, ain't here to really defend himself, so I don't want to say too much on it, but his thing was more so not about being first, but I think it wasn't about being first. I think it was that he genuinely felt like it was some people who said they wouldn't put it out that put it out. So that's my take on what Neely said. He felt like it's the people that said they was gonna be first that didn't put it out. I'm gonna tell you, I had this exact same thing happen last year. Do y'all remember when Coach Prime had the I don't know if y'all remember, Coach Prime had the issue with CBS, right? And they said and what they had that stuff that was supposed to come out. Coach Prime had told me already, like, hey, bro, this coming out, such and such, boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. And everybody was going at Coach Prime saying that he's mad because CBS ranked him last among coaches, right? And then I put out, I said, hey, I did a video on 3 without nobody asking me. Might have been another issue, but I went out there and I was like, look, that ain't what he's mad about. I'm not going to tell you what he's mad about. I know what he's mad about, but that ain't it. Coach Prime comes and retweets it. Steve, and it goes viral. New York Times, and not because of me, because he retweeted it, basically. And he goes and he says, thank you, brother, for not disclosing everything. Relationships are everything in this business. I don't know if y'all remember that, right? But that was me when I was still at On3 when that came out. That was me saying it. And he telling everybody thank you. Stephen A. Smith picked it up. I got a lot of credibility for that. Matter of fact, if you go on my Twitter, it's the first thing up there. It's Stephen A. Smith, and we going through this issue. Or did. If I put that out right then that kills my credibility with not just him, but with Kirby Smart, with Hugh Freeze, with Charles Huff, with any coach that trusts me with information. Any coach that trusts me, right? So did. But let's say I would have found out that let's say I found out that information on my own and I didn't get it from Coach Prime. Somebody else said it and I broke the information without knowing, that I wouldn't have been in the wrong. So I think that's the difference. If somebody trusts you and they bring you into their inner circle, then you're supposed to hold that down whether it's your job or not. And some people feel like journalistic integrity says whatever you find out, you put out regardless. And some people just handle it different ways. I think Neely is from the school where he's like, no, don't, I'm not doing that. He gonna ride for whoever, because that's his partner. Like, you know what I mean? Me, I'm like, shit, if I'm in, you know what I mean? It ain't like I'm like right now where I am, I wouldn't be where I am if I said everything I know every time. So, but for the people that do get scoop on their own, like Pete Nakos from On 3, Pete literally goes out, finds stuff out. He gets tipped off. The dude, Matt, he was the first one to keep it a buck who put it on Twitter. He was first to break it, 1,000%. And people saw what he said and they bird dogged it and they went to go confirm what he said. What I didn't like is nobody gave him credit. Because, like, yeah, he might not have his name in the tagline, but that's what I thought that was kind of whack. You know what I mean? Like, the publications coming out like, oh, my sources said, bro, you seen that man on Twitter and you went to go find out about it. So shout out to Matt. Like, at the end of the day, because he the one who had it first. I don't know where he got it from. He damn sure ain't get it from me. So, but shout out to him because he put it out and he said, he didn't say this is the guy. He said, I'm hearing this is the guy. You got to respect that because that's part of it. You know what I mean? And if P were to go into the business and say, that like that's what it is. You feel me? So I think with me, I walk a line because where like my destination isn't just here. Like I still got a responsibility in Auburn. I got a ton of UGA content coming out. But I like to keep my relationships how they are. So if somebody tips me off, I can go do the research. And when my video does come out, I can be well informed. You know what I mean? And people ain't gonna like, and Lady C said, hold on, here go Lady C right here. Lady C. Oh, hold on. We got a super chat. Hold up. Appreciate Julian and Lawrence for the super chats. And Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the question, man. I'm gonna answer as honestly as I can for sure. I see there's one more in here. Hold up. Whatever the last one was. Let me put that back in so I can slide down. Okay, boom. Do you think Lake could have got a P4 offer? He did. He got Arkansas the day after the state championship game. He got Arkansas, and TCU went far behind. He did. He's talking about Maurice Gleat and Parlay Son. Y'all remember a couple weeks ago I had Parlay on the live. We kind of talked about it a little bit, but we talked about it on here. We talked about it on the show. The next day Arkansas called, and then TCU called. So he actually did get some offers, man, but it was just too late. They had already signed Track, like you said. And at that point, but it don't matter because he gonna play receiver at Georgia. And shout out to Lil Lay, man, my little nephew. Buff said it's so many YouTube channels that y'all don't even know about. Some are only for the money. Some actually support CU and Prime. Bro, it's 1 million channels. It's 1 million channels. You know what I mean? So I think when it comes to certain things, we got to have an objective eye about it. I know people are like, man, why Neely getting mad at him? And, I know Neely had some conversations today. I haven't really met nobody else in the space, but if anybody else in the space wanted to holler, like, you know what I'm saying, Brian, or whoever else y'all was talking about, like, man, shoot, tell them to hit me. Like, I ain't no, I got no problem with nobody. Like, man, let me tell you something. I'm blessed to be here. You hear me? Like, man, I ain't do nothing all day for real. I recorded a bunch of content. I did some work, and I got to go run hills with my son or watch my son run hills because I ain't running nobody hill at this age. But yeah, man. So, man, just being able to count my blessings, to be able to come in here and kick it with y'all, you feel me? Like, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a little drama. That was a little drama today with 01, huh? Yeah, man. And one thing about it, Neely gonna stand on every word that he said. If I don't know nothing about Neely, he gonna stand on every word he said. So they're gonna have to figure that out. Prime time for college football said, "Come on, Deuce, you know you running them hills too." Man, listen, I don't know if y'all saw a couple of months ago when I was on my live and on my Instagram, I was doing agility. Matter of fact, I was doing back pedals with my son. And then, man, I came out of my break, and it's like my knee went this way, like the other way, over with. Almost fell, bust my tail, and man, my knee ain't been right since. Man, that was the end. It's only gonna be swimming in the exercise bike for me from here on out, for sure. You think man? Nah, Jim, no, maybe Jimmy at TCU too. Like Jimmy been gone for a minute. The Arkansas offer was T. Will. T. Will said he was gonna offer him as an athlete. I talked to T. Will that morning. That was T. Will said he was gonna offer him as an athlete, and just get him on the team. Ms. Debbie said Neely don't hold his tongue and will give you his email to talk to him about it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, TCU wasn't Jimmy though. That was actually the wide receiver coach in the GM. Unfair Sports said you messed up your knee. Yeah, man. I weigh too much. Like, I weigh too much. That's all that is. To be doing what I was doing, man, shoot, man. You can't be walking around here 230 pounds, dog. Like 230. It is what it is. You know, I may not look it sometimes, and sometimes I look it. But at the end of the day, that means I need to be walking, jogging, sprinting. Done deal. Especially not sprinting. You feel me? Like, nah, that's what they say. That ship is sailed. That cake is baked. You feel me? Man, y'all know, man, if y'all ain't turned 40 yet, when you turn 40, that thing get different. Dude, is that altitude effect real in Boulder? Man, what? Bro, man, when I went out to Boulder, man, I was walking to the stadium, man, and they, the Uber drop you off in a weird spot. And man, please, man, that junk go crazy, bro. That altitude real. Mile high, it's real. It's the real thing. Like I could walk. I feel like if I got to walking out there, ask Bud from Young Money. Man, y'all see Bud losing that weight. Bud got there losing that weight, walking around in that altitude for sure. Shout out to Bud, man. He got it together. I ain't even mad at him. I told him to pass me the secret. But when you train on that air, it like when you train out there, especially if you ain't used to it, it helps you. So yeah, I think those athletes are going to be supremely conditioned based on the air alone. And they always say it's like a home field advantage. Sabrina said, "You're going to have some more interviews, people?" Absolutely, man. I can't wait. Like right now, February is slow month. I'm just building up my infrastructure. But as spring comes in, yeah, I definitely got some interviews coming. Auburn, Colorado, Georgia Tech, Arkansas, NFL. Got a lot coming, man. I just talked to my guy Ike Hill not too long ago, wide receiver coach with the Falcons. So yeah, we got a lot coming. Ronnie Brown, me and Bucky got some stuff dropping. Shout out to Bucky. We got some hard stuff coming out. Dude, try calorie deficit eating. No, I like my calories, man. Calories good, boy. Man, please. I done it before, man. Like, I just think, I don't know what happened. It's like, when I turned 41, if y'all go back and look at my pictures, like, man, I was still shirt off Dukes about 2 years ago. When I hit 41, that shirt came on. I used to be shirt off Dukes now. I still take that shirt off any moment on the beach, walk around. Oh, fake brolic, man, it's over with. Face was all sunk in like this. Yeah, that I still had a 4-pack. It's like all my muscles left and went to my kid. Yeah, but yeah, nah. But Lawrence, you try it out for me, man. You keep it up. Lawrence, you probably in good shape too. Neely rocks with you, Chico, and DNVR. For sure, man. Dude, I don't know if you cover HBCU football, but go check out CAU game this year. Teddy, man, I love Teddy Keaton. He swagged out. Teddy Keaton hard, and he just took Lil Shy. Shout out to Giovanni McGee. He got Lil Shy. He took and who else? Julian, you probably know. Julian, who else did Teddy take this year from Atlanta? Well, yeah, I love what he's doing in the city of Atlanta, man. Young guy, swagged out. I think he's the future of college football. He's one of those guys that especially HBCU supporters are gonna pray that he stays in HBCU football because he's a star. You know, they overuse that rock star term, but Teddy Keaton, the real deal. Man, changed in the 40s. Man, I promise, like all the muscles I used to have straight went to my son. My little boy walk around his shirt off like I used to. Lawrence said, Deuce, I'm closing on 50 pounds lost. Man, Lawrence, all right, bro. All right, cool. If you did 50, man, maybe I can get 10. I get 10, I'm gonna be straight. If I hit 220, I'll be all right. All right, look. So how much? Okay, Lawrence, I'm sold, bro. How much deficit I gotta have, man? Like is it under? I got up to like 225 when I was about 35. And I tried it, man, and I put myself on 1,500 calories a day for 3 weeks, and I lost like 15 pounds. Went down to 210. Probably the best I ever looked in my life. I was swimming the pool full length. I had a big old beard, whole bunch of muscles, man. Boy, you couldn't tell me nothing back then, man. But that was the peak. That was the peak. We in a valley right now, baby. Hey, pause hit the DM for sure. Said Vaughn Mitchell signed to CAU from Grayson. Okay. Clark Atlanta has David Wright coming back, All-American quarterback, led the entire D2 and passing touchdown and yards at one point. All right, there you go. For sure, man. Yeah, it's been a little live tonight. All right. I like the screen when we put the comment at the top. All right, so they say the vertical screen help out, man. I like it though. Rodney McCall said, "Love the show, bro." Rodney, man, I appreciate it, man. Like this just supposed to get in here just to chop it up, man. Like I love to do it, to be honest. Like it's man, shoot, did my little work for today. Yeah, I'm finna go in here and record some more content for tomorrow. And yeah, man, shoot, I had a little extra time. I want to try out the 4K camera. It ain't worked too well. I'm gonna have to get me do they still got the Geek Squad? I know I'm showing my age again, but I ain't ashamed, man. There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people who ain't making this age, especially where I'm from. So I'm happy, man. I like my age. So this is I got a little Canon EOS M50. Then I got a Lumix G7. Now the Lumix G7, Zappy, don't start that. Zappy, you finna get zapped. Sorry, Zappy. Hold up, let me see how I get you out of here. Zappy, Zappy, you can't even block Zappy. Dang. All right, Zappy, man. Come in here and behave, Zappy. Come on now. Just decrease activities to slowly add. See, Tracy, that's the problem. I love it all. Vegetables too. Boy, collard greens, broccoli, asparagus, squash, Brussels sprouts. Man, I like food, man. Man, like when I was a baby, they just called me Mikey. Eat it all. Big Beast Franklin said, "Man, y'all had me dying last night on the morning run." Called Tico Cheetah Boy. Chico's so crazy, man. Zappy said, "What I do? I ain't know, man. You came in. You said something. You said Chama now, Chama. I didn't know if you was playing or not. My bad, chat, Zappy. Do you have membership set up? Yeah, I think it is, but I don't know where to find it. Debbie, if you can find it, it say I got approved. If you can find it, let me know. And Trace, you finna get access. That you a moderator. Whenever you come in, for sure. Kenlon Jones said, "Eat it all, dudes." Whoa. Hey man, I ain't gonna go Uncle Neely on y'all. I ain't gonna do it. It's Brazilian. All right, my bad, Zappy. I apologize. Lawrence RB said, "I'd like to see Vic and Deshaun use the Prime Network to give us access." Man, for sure. That'd be lit, man. Oh, Vic. I think Vic picked up. He got Clint Portis. Who got no. Deshaun Jackson got Clint Portis. For sure. Got to cover some HBCU. Eddie George, Vic, DJ, T. Buckley. Yeah, I got to get up to a TSU game, man. I used to go to the TSU FAMU Classic area. The 100 Black Men in Atlanta used to put that on. My mama graduated from TSU. A lot of my uncle used to help with the band. A lot of my family, like big TSU supporters up there in Nashville for sure. What's up, Ray Nelson? That's my dog right there. Hey, Zap, I apologize, man. I wasn't trying to be discriminatory towards the Brazilians, man. Shout out to the Brazilians in the world, man. Much love, big love. Carter Wells said, man, I had to go back and see what you were talking about with that Chico. That mess was funny. Yeah, man. See, Chico started with me the other day. And I used to I ain't never bothered Chico. I let him slide with whatever. See, Chico started with me. So, Chico, if you watching this, Chico, it's up. I ain't gonna forget that. We got to call the truce. Chico with the Kardashians, man, please. Yeah, you're right. I might need to chill out with talk about Chico. He connected to some real people. Okay, Buffs, you in Tally for sure. Saeed Abdul Rahman. What's up, Saeed? Peace, my brother. Chico crazy. Yeah, he is. That's a funny guy for sure. Shout out to Chico. Oh, now. Yeah, man. But yeah, we had 500 on the low. What up, dudes? How we feeling about Bama taking the big L tonight? Man, so I feel two ways about it. LeBaron, that's my people. And LeBaron is actually hey Jeff, you remember Spencer Johnson from Auburn? They actually related. So LeBaron like distant family. But as an Auburn fan, wore down for sure. Kellen or Bryce Underwood, who you think gonna have a better year this year? I don't know, bro. Bryce different though. I ain't gonna cap you down. Like Bryce different. Like I got a chance to spend some time with him last year. Him, his pops. Like I just like how they move. I haven't had the same opportunity, so it's gonna be unfair for me. So I may be a little bit biased. I'm gonna have a whole lot more after the spring for sure. Jeff Pelt, wore down, big dog. Hold on, let's put the helmet back up there. We got a little bit of everything going on. Auburn still the #1 team in the country. Got my Auburn here. Got my Colorado here. Got Outcast here. Falcons here. Hold on, what else we got? Uh-oh. Oh, that's hard right there. Oh, boom, we got some little UGA right here. I got to figure out where to get this one in at. Shout out my little brother, Smile Monday, man. Paul the County Finest. That's the autograph. Hopefully, and for the people in here from Denver, man, the Broncos took a very, very long look at Smile at the Senior Bowl, so that might be cool for sure. Drake or Kendrick. On the melodies, Drake. If I want to sit down and I want to get something out of my rap, Kendrick. If I just want to party and feel sad sometimes or like feel my emotions on sad songs or just party and really just kind of turn up, probably Drake. So I'm even, man. Like I just don't like how Drake be acting out like when he step out the booth sometime. But outside of that, man, you can't deny that man music. But Kendrick, I think like Drake got more like upbeat club bop type stuff. But I don't know if Drake got a song big as They Not Like Us, bro. That's where Kendrick beat him at his own game. So Kendrick definitely won the beef. But overall, you just can't erase that man whole history out of existence because man, Drake hard too. Let me see. You were spot on about the Master P ad libs on the kick though. Me and my brother used to laugh at that. P went off on Bun B verse, saying everything and then holler. He said everything on the verse, bro. For sure. I'm a New Yorker that moved to College Park in '98. I live in Norcross off Jimmy Carter now. Oh, shout out! Hey, where you lived at College Park, Saeed? I grew up like off of Washington Road, right down Janice Drive, where Club Kendallwood used to split at, right there. On the backside, the old National, if you come across Roosevelt Highway, across some train tracks. Been rolling before it went got big time. Congratulations, and Uncle Neely is it. You guys kick with all three of you. For sure, man. Thank you, bro. Buff said, Dukes, do you watch that podcast, The Raw Room? Yeah. They crazy. And they got a Falcons alum. Matter of fact, if you go on my channel and you look at the older videos, I got one show with Darren, and then I got another show with Jalen. So the guy who used to do Faison, who's on there, all of that old stuff I did, he was my engineer. So like Jalen and Darren, they both like my little brother. Shout out to both of them. And then King, I keep calling him Kingston. King, when I was leaving Auburn, Big King Dunlap was getting there. Yeah, Bates crazy as hell, man. There's something wrong with him. Like, you got to see the interview we did, dog. Well, I was like, man, you want to talk about editing? Man, every other word was an F-bomb, dog. We edited the hell out that thing, man. Bates so crazy, man. I'm so happy for him, too, because he got a lot of talent. He can really pour into the kids. So seeing him being able to be like the coach, to get that coaching gig and being able to go and represent the Panthers at the East-West Shrine Bowl, that was huge, man. Shout out to Darren Bates. Shout out to Collins. Shout out to King. Shout out to Sweet. Shout out to the Raw Room as a whole, man. So proud of y'all boys, for sure. Born in the USA. He said, I expect the NFL to have Bruce Springsteen for the next Super Bowl halftime show. I wouldn't be surprised. Or the Eagles. I was just at Tri-Cities catching the basketball playoff game. Hey, how did what's called do? Little Jalen. So y'all know Jalen Marshall. That's not Danielle Marshall. Jalen Wingfield. Shout out to little Jalen, man. Play with Anthony Edwards. Shout out to little Jalen. That's Dontonio Wingfield's son. Him and little Trey. Yep, King Dunlap. I remember when King's coming there and hoop with us, man. King was so like, he wasn't aggressive at all, man. He just found his lane. You could have bet anybody at Auburn was King gonna have the type of NFL career. When he first got to Auburn, they would have said no. And when you talk about somebody finding their lane, standing in it, hanging in there, becoming who he's supposed to be, King, one of them guys I'm super proud of. Shout out to King. Off Washington. Okay, bet. Hey, where you was at on Washington? I rock with Raw Room for sure. Dude is funny. Yeah, DB was turned at the side. Yeah, man. Bates crazy, bro. Love Bates, man. You want to hear Bates go off on somebody? Woo. Hear him talk about his coaching at Auburn, boy. Golly. And he don't pull no punches. Unapologetic, for sure. Let's be real. We got the worst offensive line. Why would CP throw a 17-year-old in that fire? I think they're going to do some things that's going to make them better, man, to be honest. I think they're going to throw the ball a lot. I mean, I think they're going to run the ball a lot more this year. I think they got the skin. And if you really know, like, Sherman's thing is really running the ball. So I think without having two back there, they're going to be able to run the ball, and the defense not going to be able to pin their ears back as much. So I think it'll work out. They did good. You interviewed Lil Trey? Yeah. Trey ain't nothing but like 10th grade, I think. Yeah, they trained him, Martell Cole. That's like one of my best friends. Jalen had 18. Jalen was going for 50 on JV last year when he didn't qualify. Shout out to Jalen. Yeah, Jalen was going crazy. Man, and cool story. Jalen first time going to Auburn, he was with me. This was about 2 years ago. Jalen Wingfield first time going to Auburn, he 1000% was with me. Yeah, train number 10th grade. Trey could reclass. Like, I think he like that. I just hope and pray he continue to develop. Dude, you want me going to the OTE games? Nah, man, you know what? Man, I know y'all probably be like, man, dude's always got a story for everything. But man, it's the truth, dog. So my man, Matt the Mayor, used to be at Grand Hustle. He was like the director of scouting, grassroots scouting. But he just got that job with the Detroit Pistons. Matt went to Westlake. So yeah, since he been gone, I haven't been over there, but I definitely used to go over there and check them out. Man, it was crazy seeing like Rob now, Thompson's last year, Big Peyton, and my auntie, Miss D. She had what's that boy name? He just transferred to Indiana. Kalen. He transferred from Indiana to from Stanford to Indiana, but he was at OTE. So yeah, I used to go over there and check them folks out, man, for sure. Let me see. I don't wonder what Miss D says she up. Membership isn't showing on your page. Okay, I got to figure it out. You rock with 85 South? I do. Now I don't really know him, but Carlos used to come perform at my Uncle Club on Old National. You remember the old throwbacks on Old National? That's my Uncle spot. So Carlos used to be in there doing comedy night. Sometimes it'd be 5 people in there, sometimes it'd be 500, but Carlos brought it every night. Super proud of that guy. You remember throwbacks? I'm gonna show y'all some in a minute. Yeah, he a tough guard and control the floor. Yeah, Trey super cold, bro. All access, man. We gotta do some work, man. Hey, you going to the 707 tournament this weekend at Morehouse? All access. Canaan. Yeah. Yep. Carlisle. Canaan Carlisle. I think that's his last name. Hold up. Let me see. No, I love to call folks. Call folks in a minute. Let me see Miss D pick up. It's late. She probably cuss me out tomorrow. Dude, I thought you was in trouble. Throwbacks with your Uncle Club? Yeah, Big Wayne, my uncle. Absolutely. And it was crazy too. Yeah. Big Wayne, my uncle, man. Yeah, you used to be in there with P. Brown. Shout out to P. Brown. Shout out to Kenny the Black Mac. Real Atlanta stuff going on. Uncle pick it up. Let me see. Dang, Miss Vaughn Randall. Shout out to Miss Vaughn Randall. P. Brown, DJ Zone 3. Shout out to DJ Zone 3, man. Zone 3, man. Zone 3 used to play my music all the time. Philip, tell them folks I can really rap, dog. They don't believe me. They don't believe I was cold with that microphone. That's my other twin, Philip, man. Can't feel it cold with the tracks. Okay, somebody just said your membership is active. You have to give the link to people and add it to your description. Hey, can you send me the link? Tanisha, can you send me the link? P. Brown, DJ Zone 3. How do we call it? Let me see. We talk about throwbacks, man. Don't nobody pick up the phone. They be like, shit, pick up the phone for dudes. Yeah, it's gonna be live. See, I don't pick up. It's 12:20 here. I'm just messing with folks now. Definitely got to get definitely got to get membership going.
What's up, baby?
You ain't gonna believe this. Guess what?
What?
Man, we on the live talking about throwbacks. We on my live show right now. We talking about throwbacks. Somebody just got on. They was like, man, it's like your uncle. They was like, throwback your uncle club. I said, but hey, you on live? So they was asking about Carlos Miller. Tell me a great story about Carlos Miller when he was coming to perform at Throwbacks.
Man, Carlos, one of the best that ever did it. I remember I had Carlos. He was probably one of the only guys that I knew was gonna make it. You know, as soon as I ran across him, he just had that. He had that it factor. And old Skull Bubble, you know, God rest the dead. You know, Skull put Carlos in place. Carlos was at first,
right?
But Carlos came in there, man. He like Skull passed him the torch, and man, he just took it and ran with it. And I remember one time, I had a house in Forest Park,
right?
And I had Carlos over there, and I think Forest Park police came in and found a little blunt or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they harassed that man. I was like, come on. So he just started cracking jokes. And I don't know. I just, like I said, I just knew he was going to make it. And he was just a different dude. But as far as him just cracking jokes and doing what he do, man, I'm just really proud to see the dude where he is right now. I ain't got a particular story, but I just
man. You said plenty, man. Shit, I'm proud to be a part. I'm proud to be a part of it.
Man, Duke, you always been there, man. You that dude, you know.
Hey man, hey don't say don't say that they gonna think I paid you.
No, man, I'm telling the truth, man. He just cut from a different cloth. I always told Duke, you know, that his mama up there watching, man. She taking care of him the whole way.
Man, you gonna make me cry, man? Man, I'm gonna call you in a minute, man. I'm gonna be out here crying, man.
Hey, man, no, man, it's the truth, man. You know what it is.
Nah, so love you,
Hey, love you too, man.
All right, man. Oh man, gonna bring the tears out my eyes, man. Golly. Whoa, we got a member. Whoa, DDT got a member. We got a member. Hold on, how we do this? Membership is showing for me. Let's go. How do I shout out a new member, y'all? Man, we got a member in here. DDT, the first member. Shout out to DDT. Shout out to DDT. Let's go, DDT. We got our first member. Members only. Gang. The fam. Let's go. No, the Kamikaze said you need to make an intro and an outro song when you come in and leave out your YouTube. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried to make one. It ain't like riding a bike. You got to practice that jump, man. Golly. You got to practice that for sure. Let's go. Rodney said, I'm a member too. Join today. Let's go, Rodney. Rodney McCall, let's go. Let's go. Man, we lit. Did I sound old when I said we lit? Maybe I should have said something else. We turned. It's up. That's it. Yeah, I like that one. That's the one. Man, hold up. Let me see. We got a shout out to everybody on Facebook, man. Y'all know I be trying to keep both of them going. I'm gonna have to clip up that conversation with me and my uncle, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm trying to figure. I mean, y'all know I'd be trying to be hit. I'm on StreamYard. All right, y'all. We at 1 hour and 5 minutes. We up to 5:50. And it was fun, man. I'm glad we got to work that out, man, as far as that. And, you know, I think if everybody just continue to work together, you know, that'll be that. Somebody said, what was your rap name? I ain't telling it. I will forever hold my peace. But just know that was in the bag, for sure. All right, y'all. Man, much love. We probably do this again on Saturday. Hey, if you haven't yet, make sure you go sign up for the membership. I'm going to get the link. I'm going to tweet the link out tomorrow. But make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Dukes D Scoop. And also hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notifications. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate it.